Men are always seeking the approval of women. Okay. Let's just face it. They're always seeking our approval. And if we give it to them, it has to be on our terms. You know what I mean? So before you agree to any date, put that scenario together. Go on the first date, hook them on the first date. Okay. Then the second date, when they call you, do that little move, or the third date. But you need to get them feeling like royalty when they're in your presence. Okay. If you're not able to get a man to feel like royalty in your presence, it's not going to work. That's how you got to make him feel. Okay. So if you have an issue doing that, you got to work on that. You got to work on your femininity, your voice, your power of suggestion, and how you treat him, because your goal is to get him to want to please you in any way that you ask. Okay. Because you make him feel so special that he can't do enough to thank you and keep you in his life. You know what I mean? That would be the equivalent of you meeting the perfect gentleman, Prince Charming, the man in all the fairy tales. And then all of a sudden, when you have another opportunity to interact with him, what are you going to be doing? Trying to impress him, trying to get him to stay in your life, trying to get him to accept you and want you more, right? So that's the same thing with a man and a woman. You got to make him feel like a king while, acknowledging all the things that he's, doing, and being extra feminine will make him feel extra masculine. And chances are in his life, he's not able to feel extra masculine around many people because there are a lot of masculine women in the world. There's a lot of, people in the world that want to talk down to him or just don't give him his props. You know what I'm saying? So when you come in and recognize all the things that he feels people are missing, you are going to fit in his life like a puzzle piece, and he's going to feel that connection with you, and he's going to want to impress you. And when you look into his eyes, he's going to feel like you're genuine. When you use that baby voice, all he hears is innocence. You melt him with your feminine charm. You don't try to abuse the generosity. You don't try to, be like, you old, I'm young. Okay. You don't try to be like that. You look into their eyes, you touch them, you smile, you make them feel special. Okay. That doesn't come often for men. Okay. So when you do that, he's yours all the way.